What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. I've been getting lots of questions about crafting materials lately, and more importantly, motes. Oh, motes can be a huge pain in the butt. If you are using the crafting system and using it for ancient power resets, or just to take your gear up through the systems, you know all about what I'm saying. Motes in Chaos 7 or the pristine motes are a dime a dozen. You should never pay for them, as you're gonna have a million of them once you get to Chaos 7. They just will completely overwhelm your inventory. They're so abundant. However, remember, the lower tiered maps don't get farmed. Chaos 7 gets done repeatedly over and over and over again by lots of players every single day, so there are tons and tons of pristine motes available. Shiny Motes, as you see, come from Chaos 4, 5, and 6, which has a lot less people that farm these, and Plain Motes come from Chaos 1, 2, and 3, which has even less people farming those. Now the problem here is there's just no Plain Motes or low-tiered crafting materials available on the market. If you're just coming through the game and you have a bunch of these saved up, right now is the time for you to cash in, as the market is just empty as far as these lower quality crafting materials, and you can pretty much get whatever you want for them. Overprice them, people are going to buy them because they don't want to do the maps. Now, everybody knows I never ever suggest target farming one particular item. It's always best if, say, you're looking for shards, to also farm for experience. It's always better to combine, as DD2 is just an intensive grind game. You don't want to have to grind too many things over and over and over again. Now, however, with the case with crafting materials, a lot of times you have a set goal. Like me, for example, it's time for me to take this Protean canister back up to Chaos 7 after Ancient Power resets, and I just don't have the materials to do it. I can't even get it to Chaos 2, as I don't have enough motes, and there's none for sale. I've been looking on all three servers all day long and haven't run into hardly any. Now, one interesting thing about motes, and this does just, once again, it goes against every philosophy I've ever tried to teach here on the channel about DD2, and that is, most of the time, your motes are only going to drop in the first two waves. So if you have a goal, like my goal currently is I need 50 motes. The most Plain motes that are going to drop on any map, or the most I've ever seen, is 6. Now, this of course will increase as you go up in tier. However, as far as the lowest end mote you can get, the Plain motes, it is limited, where you're only going to get 5 or 6 of them per map you run. Now, since these are limited, they get cut off, so to speak, and after they drop, they no longer will continue to drop through the rest of the waves. Now, what this does is, if you do have a set goal and a target to farm for, you can get your motes very, very quickly just by farming the first 1 or 2 waves on maps over and over and over again. You can get about 3 maps done for the time it normally takes to get one. Let's take a look through the map. Okay, we see one mote right here. Nothing over there. Let's check this lane. See, we've got a second mote right here. And then what's cooking over here? Okay, we got 3 and we got 4. So that's in one wave. I've got 4 motes in one wave. Now, I could run all the way through the next 4 waves and only get 1, maybe 2 more motes. Let's go ahead and let wave 2 run, but as far as straight up mote farming, it would be the best use of my time right now, and I'd be able to get my Protean canister leveled right up if I just either failed the map or exited the map and restarted another one. Let's let wave 2 run here, and we'll see what else we get. We see I got another mote right out of the gates. That would be mote number 5 right there. I'm going to leave it on the ground so we can add them all up at the end of the wave here. And like I said, as far as when I've been counting, I have never seen a map where I've gotten more than 6.
The most I've ever gotten in Plain Motes is 6 motes in one map. Now, of course, by either purposely failing the run or just exiting out and starting over, you're missing out on shards, you're missing out on the big experience at the end, and there's lots of other things you're missing out on. So normally, this would not be a strategy I would suggest. However, if we look around through Wave 2 now, we got no motes over here. We've got nothing there, nothing there. And there's only that one more mote. So we've got our 5 motes for this map. The best thing to do right now is to, like I said, just either fail the map or exit out and start it over. This particular map actually will be quicker, probably just to leave game because the mobs have to walk so much further. And get out, get another map fired up, and go get you 5 more. We all know if you get 5 motes in Wave 1, your possibility of finding any more Plain Motes is going to be very, very slim. However, it's going to take you a long time to do those other 4 waves versus just leaving and queuing the map up again and making it happen. So hopefully this helps everyone out. I know, like I said, it is a little bit different than things I have ever suggested in the past. And I always suggest never single focus target farm one thing. However, I do understand that the grind for motes can be the real deal. And if you're not finding them on the market for sale, it can be just a slow rolling grind to get your stuff leveled back up to where you want it to be. So that will do it for now. Hopefully this helps everyone out with their mote farming needs, particularly those Plain Motes. I've been pretty vocal about the Plain Mote situation to Trendy, and I'm really hoping that they do increase the drop chance of these in the future, at least slightly, because right now it is just an absurd grind. To take one single item, whether it be a piece of armor, a weapon, or a relic, up through the system, you're going to need 50 Plain Motes. Then you're going to need 50 Shiny Motes from Chaos 4, 5, and 6. Just to get through to the end of Chaos 6 before you even take it to Chaos 7. So the mote grind is real. Oh my gosh, this does speed things up a ton if you're willing to lose out on that experience and those shards. So thank you all once again, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.